there, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you in a series of videos how to actually change the head unit on your Toyota Alphard. Now this is the first time I'm going to be using this particular head unit, so it's all new to me. I don't know how it's going to perform, etc. So if you're watching this for the first time, wait until all the videos uploaded before taking your Alphard apart. This is the series 10, but it'll be similar for other ones. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this gear strip knob. So basically untwist it off, it will come off, and you can see how it all sits in there nicely. Now the next thing you do, you can see I've already taken this off once. Always turn the electrics off. In this particular case it's absolutely freezing outside, so I'm going to keep the electrics on. I'm going to use these things which are called trim removers, and I'm going to use them, the nice sharper edged ones, to get underneath the trim and just lift it out. You've got various different ones, so the one I'm going to be using is this one here, which has got a nice sliding bit, and I usually start at the bottom and I would slide it across there, okay, and slide it across, start at the bottom, lift it up, move across all the way around, okay, and it lifts off quite easily. At some point you're tempted to just yank off your fingers. Don't do that, just take your time and use your trim removers just to, oops, sorry again, just to lift it out. And again, apologies, and you can see how it just lifts out nice and easy. Once you've got all that done, you're going to have to put it into neutral, okay. So there's a little button here, you want to tape that button down, otherwise it falls into this cabinet underneath here, and it's a little bit of a dog to get it out. So when you try to lift this out, you'll find is that you can't get it out there unless you put the car into neutral. So in this particular case, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the car into neutral and I'm just going to lift it out. It's still an attachment down here, so as I said, just take your time, use the trim removers and just lift it out. You can see it just popping out. Okay, that's it fully disconnected. As I said, car in neutral, and there you go. And then now I'm going to have to take my hand off, and this will just disconnect, and that will take you to the next stage, and I will show you how to disconnect the cable link from behind. This will not fully remove, it's just going to lift out a little bit. Okay, so there we go. I will continue next. So that's the fascia plate right off now, and you can see all the connectors quite easily here. And just to show you where the depressions are for each one, so on this one is a little tab down there, so that needs to be fully depressed. The second one over here is a tab down there, and that needs to be fully depressed. And again, you'll see on this block of 3, there's the tab there that comes down, the tabs on there on this one, and on this one at the top again, just over there. With this one over here, this black one, you can see the tab is there. Okay, again, depress that, and that's about it. So altogether you got 1 2 3 4 5 6 connectors that need to come out off the back of this unit, and you can see quite easily they will only fit in one direction, so that's fairly straightforward. Once you've done that, you will then reveal the hi-fi attachment areas here. So you basically need to unscrew these plates, and they're also located this side, and on the other side you'll see some various screws just holding it all together, so you want to disconnect that. So that's what I'm going to do just now. So I'm going to remove all those bits, and that's what the back of the unit looks like. I'm going to take it out just to disconnect all these things, just using the same kind of technique, which is basically press down the tabs and release. That's the hi-fi out now, and as you can see, you've got all these little connectors. You've got the little patch here for connecting your phonos or your rear camera to this connection, or to these 3 here. Okay, so it gives you choices. And you've also got your parking wire, which is the green one in this particular case, and it's marked actually with the word parking. And what else have I got? I've got the cables. I'm assuming these are the cables for the steering wheels controls. I'm not too sure what this is. Probably for these are probably all the speakers actually in the steering controls, possibly this one here, I'm not too sure. but yeah, I'll probably go with these ones being for the speakers and this being for the parking, sorry, the steering wheel controls. So you can see there's quite a lot of connectors leading out of this unit, and it's really just come down to tracking them, seeing what they're doing. And it's you know, sometimes I wish I hadn't actually taken this all apart, but if you want to get a good hi-fi your head unit, then you're going to have to do these things. And this is fairly straightforward to put back together again. I'm going to show you the back of my head unit, just in case it's of interest to anybody. And let me just turn it right around. There we go. Oh dear, destroy those. Okay, just in case it's of use to anybody. And as per usual, please subscribe to the channel, and I will make another video on how to put it all back together again when I put it all back together again.